Seeing Ultraman Mega Monster Battle, the movie Ultra Galaxy Ultraman, whatever it's called, at Kaiju Brooklyn in 2024 prompted me to pick up an Ultraman Zero figure and of course inspired me to make a drink to match. For this one that I'm calling the Tector Gear cocktail, you'll need tequila, blue curacao, lemon lime soda, grenadine, and most importantly, some orange glow bracelets. In a short glass with ice, add 2 ounces of silver tequila, a little strong, but so is Ultraman Zero. A 1/4 ounce of blue curacao, and 3 to 4 ounces of your lemon lime soda of choice. Add some glow bracelets. Sink in some grenadine to get a red layer on the bottom, just like Ultraman Zero's suit, and enjoy. Cheers! This Tector Gear Zero is from the Chodo, or Shodo, Alpha Ultraman 2 candy figure series. These were released in the summer of 2024 and retailed for around 700 yen per box. Nowadays, you can get individual figures for around 20 bucks a piece, which I still think is a good deal. It's nice that you know exactly which figure you're getting in which box. This is box number 4 out of 6. Now the first 5 boxes contain different Ultra Heroes, and the 6th box contains bonus accessories, including a tiny Pigmon and a rock to go along with this Ultraman Zero. Inside this box, along with a little piece of gum or whatever that was, you get the main body, 2 heads, and 3 pairs of hands. You can swap out the open hands, flat hands, and fists quite easily. They attach via pegs, so you just pop them in and out and you're good to go. Because of this, they can also rotate for whatever position you'd like. The heads are identical except for the eyes. One has a blacked out visor, and the other has a clear visor with painted eyes visible underneath, which is really cool. The head sits on a ball joint, which makes for easy swapping and some articulation as well. The rest of the articulation is also fantastic considering the size and price point. You have a ball joint at each shoulder, however the piece sticking up off the top really limits the range of motion. A full 360 swivel at each bicep, which is nice. A 90-degree bend forward at the elbow and then back for some reason. A couple of ball joints in the torso, and one is inside the chest, so there's not much motion there, but it adds just enough to help with the second one, more so with twisting than with an ab crunch. Ball jointed hips. Full swivel at the thighs. Greater than 90-degree bend at the knees, and a ball joint at each ankle. Now you might be going, hey man, you said the articulation is fantastic, but then you pointed out a bunch of limitations, and yeah, that's true. But the articulation is nothing less than on par with the Ultra Action line, at least the ones I've had, for a fraction of the cost. This little guy even has thigh swivels and a ball jointed torso, and while it lacks articulation in the hands themselves since they're way too small for that, it does come with multiple swappable hands to more than make up for it. Now, while I am singing its praises, I do want to mention my least favorite aspect, and that's the paint. As you saw, the back is completely unpainted red plastic, and that straight up sucks. Additionally, the glowing parts of the Tector Gear here are yellow instead of orange literally everywhere else. In the movie and all the other figures I've seen, it's orange. This is where the SH Figuarts version tops the charts. Everything is increased on that one. But with increased articulation, increased paint, and increased detail, you also have an increased price. So because I'm limited in space and money, this Chodo figure is the right fit for me. Standing at just under 4¼ inches tall, he definitely towers above the Pokemon Shodo figures for whatever reason. He scales with the other Ultraman ones though, and I'm definitely happy with his footprint on the shelf, or lack thereof. Another thing that I think is cool about this guy is that he has a hole in the back where you can plug in some kind of stand to get him into whatever poses you desire. A neat little bonus that they didn't have to add and doesn't otherwise get in the way. Even though this guy came out a few years ago, it seems like they have been re-releasing some of the characters like Bemstar and Gudon in their more recent lines, so it's possible that we'll see this guy again. So you could hold out hope for a cheaper re-release and maybe even with better paint, or you could jump on this guy on the aftermarket. Either way, I want to wish you good luck on your hunt, thank you for watching, and remind you to always drink responsibly.